Welcome back to another How to TV video on a new series on AWS. For this topic, we're going to uh, solve the problem, well, not particularly the problem, but this is a tutorial that we're going to give a solutions for those who have been wondering how to create simple users from AWS. Okay. So without further ado, let's go. And perhaps if you are not subscribed to my channels yet, please subscribe to my channel to How to Televisions or How to TV, and all this topic that I created is more related on the IT. Okay, so if you are new in the IT industry and you have questions in mind that you want to know about that, so this is the place. Okay, so let's move on to our topic. So if you are already registered in your AWS, and you log in to your root password that given by your email, so it will direct you to this home console. Okay, so we have recently visited here that I use frequently is the EC2, BPC, S3, likewise the IAM, because this is the services that we're going to use. Okay, so if you didn't see here in the recent visit that IAM that we see here, so we can search from it. If we don't see, or if we don't see here in our home, we can type it here in our search and click this IAM services. Okay, and this is the access of my IAM, and there's a bunch of navigation here for our IAM, but we're going to click only these users, because this is the questions that we need to answers on how to create a simple users that we don't attach any policy, okay, or group or roles for these users. Okay, very simple user only. Create these users, and then here you can see a lot of bunch of users here. So let's click this add users, and then name your users that you want to create. So for example, I'm going to test users for this sample users, and then click this provide access to the Access Management Console, which is given to us as optional, but this is the essential step we need to do. And if the user's type, if he is trying to give us an options, what are you providing constant access to this person. So definitely I want only a user's account only. Okay, create IAM users, and then we need to auto generate, so it will generate for those newly users, and we need to tick this checkbox to create a new password. Then will give us, these users will give him a link for him to access the login, the password. Okay, and then with the generated password, then the next time he will go around with the password, he will create his own password. Okay, so this is the step. You need to check this auto generated password, and then check this user create new password at the next sign in. Okay, so if you're familiar with the Active Directory, this is the basic one to create the basic step to create when you're creating a password. So set first a random password, but the next time around he will log in, we will use for a while the given random password, but after he will access there to his account, to the system, he will have the power to change the password. Okay, for the permission, we don't need to choose any of these two here, but whatever, check here, just add the user to the group, then next, and this is the review that what we created for our test users. The permission is I am user, change the password. Okay, and then let's create it. Okay, after it will create, it will give us the console sign in to our URL. Okay, this is the test user and we have our random password. Okay, so what's the next thing we need to do? So we need to click this one, or if we're going to highlight this one and go to, let's check. Okay, so here's the page that we link that we create, that we access. If you remember that we have the user test users. Okay, we need to copy this and put here to the IAM test users, and then the password. If you remember, we allow it to generate a password. Okay, we didn't create a custom password for our users. Okay, so let them allow the users to rename their password. So as for now, we're going to access this one, the test password, by using the generated password, and then sign in, and there you go. So he tell us that we want to renew or create a new password for this one. Okay, so I'll put the old password I need to change, and then the password that we need to create. Okay, this is the new password that I'm going to access every time I access this username. Okay, just confirm the password. Password does not conform the account policy. Okay, maybe let's go back here, copy this. Okay, let's check old password, and then let's check for going to okay, let's confirm. So okay, it worked. It changed the password from the random password that the AWS created for us, and after a few seconds we will have our newly created administrator for our users. Okay, so there you go. You give us the tips on how to use AWS, okay, for our newly password. Okay, so this is one. So everything is different from our root that we accessed before. So if you're going to access the root before, there's a recent visit, but this one, it's all there's nothing we can see here, we can saw here in our services, because it's all new. Okay, if you're going to check the IAM or EC2 again, EC2, it will check, it will redirect us here for. But the one thing here that we didn't put policy or role for this user, so we don't have an as pass a pass for using this other API that we can use. Okay, like for example the instances, the load balancing, security, we cannot attach it because we don't have this user don't have any policy for this group or anything that he can want to access here. Okay, maybe in our future videos I will create a new users that have a group or role for this user. But again, it did successfully created a simple user for EC2, and I hope that this video is very helpful to you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. Until the next time, peace.